Hello and welcome to another DC Collectibles review, and hell yes, I was very happy with the price I paid for this. It was like the last one in the shop. I was like, oh, do I want it? I guess maybe next time. And next time I came back, I was like, oh, it's still here, it's still the last one. Decided to pick it up, and I'm just really happy with it. And this one has light up effects, and I was really happy without the light up effects. I was like, oh yeah, it has light up. I completely forgot. I was just like, I just want this Batman to have a vehicle and pick this up. And it's only recently I realized how expensive these things are in the aftermarket. Like Christ, like that Joker figure, the expression set, that's like 2,000 Hong Kong dollars now, including shipping. That's insane. And the deluxe Batmobile, that's gone up crazy in price. That's the Batmobile with the chromed up wheels and the Batcycle lights, as well as Batman and Robin. So there's no way I can afford that, but I'm considering trying to hopefully pick up a regular Batmobile, because I already have Batman and all of the different capes and stuff of the Batman Expressions pack, and I thought that was expensive, but Christ, why are these so expensive in the aftermarket? Joker's only been out for a year. Do they only have like one batch and then DC never releases any more? Please, Warner Brothers and DC, you really should release the Batmobile again, as well as the Joker Expressions pack or any other Expressions pack, because, well, you make money. Just do it. So taking a look at the Batman figure first, he's got the helmet look of course, and the only other accessory for the figure is a different facial expression with the helmet. That aside, this figure of course is different from the original release. The upcoming Continued Adventures Batman figure also has this ab crunch as well, which is not on the original figure, and the hip joints that are also different from the original figure. The original figure has that standard animated style where everything's just flush, whereas here you can clearly see the joints, and I'm okay with that for this particular figure and this more articulated look for this particular figure, because he's meant to sit on the bike and do more poses. Another thing that's different with this is that he has the wide cape. I think the new one figures also has a wide cape as well, but these wires are pretty good. They pose very well. You can do some dynamic poses there. Just have him, this one wrap around him, and then this side maybe all up and stuff. That's pretty cool. Let's wrap around his leg. There we go. Yeah, see, pretty awesome. So, and of course this cape is swappable with the original or regular releases of the Batman figure, and so the hands as well and heads. So if you have the regular Batman figure and you have this, you can swap the accessories around, and if you have the deluxe Batman figure, you have even more stuff to swap around. So head goes down a little bit, goes up a little bit, full rotation here. It is a board joint peg in there, like a dumbbell joint, but because this piece is not too much movement, I think this flays up just a little bit more than the regular figure. Rotation here, and of course stomach joint, stomach back joint, that's a lot. Move back up there. Arm goes up, full rotation here, single elbow joint as well as a rotating joint, peg and swivel for the hand. Leg goes forward, leg goes back, sideways, joints do show up, double knee joint, foot goes forward, back, and rotating there. Oh, looks like he's broke his leg. That looks painful. Batman's gauntlets also rotate independently from the arm and hand, just in case you need to pose him for the bike holding and stuff. So before we move on to the bike, we also have another accessory for it, which is this display base. And you see here, it is that's pretty awesome. So you move. This flame piece doubles as a bike holder. You can snap the wheels in there. You can push this forward and you can lift it up, and you can rotate this base around, and you have a second display base. It's like the street. I guess this is like more of the Batcave or just like a display purpose thing. That's really, really cool. That's just a really nice thing to have. So you just plug this metal thing in there with that back. Awesome. And then when you get the bike, you can just do that. Plug the back wheel in. Come on, plug in. There we go, and yeah, you can have this on display. Pretty awesome. So the bike, I'm gonna unplug that for now. So the bike itself, I'm not expecting like SH figure out stuff like these are gonna rotate with the wheel, but then again, I didn't do that in the show, and whatever, I don't care. So this wheel moves quite a lot, not 360 degrees. It will like stop, and they spin quite well. Well, this one doesn't spin well, but it spins well on the surface. And it is hard plastic, but it has slight rubbery feel to it to give it more grip. Handlebars there. On the other side, screw holes are covered up with these little black pieces. That's a nice touch. And we have our computer screens right there. And also has a power function to turn this on. Then you have front light, back light, and computer panel lights there, so that's awesome. But mine does have one issue here. If you can see it, you can see that this one here is they messed up the print job. It should be a little dot, so I'm gonna get like a black marker pen or something and just dot it in. And the Gundam marker pen's very thin, but the lights on the rest of it is pretty nice. It is a little bit hard to get him to sit on the bike, but once he's on there, he's very secure, along with the white belt and the lights and the display stand. This is a very awesome piece indeed. It looks great. I just really regret I didn't pick up the Batmobile when I had the chance. It's not really expensive, but I don't know. I'll save up and eventually I'll get the Batmobile and the Batman Beyond stuff and the Joker pack. Oh my god, this just... Warner Brothers, DC Collectibles, reissue that stuff. A lot of people want to buy it. And no, the Adventures Continue stuff without any accessories doesn't count, because that kind of sucks. So I really like this bike, especially for the price I paid for. The price I paid for this is the same price as just one of these Ankh hands. You get a hand, some tiny accessories, and here you get an entire bike that lights up and stuff, and that's pretty cool. It comes with the batteries. Hey. So the Batman figure itself, he's obviously altered so he can fit well on the more bike pose. I'm totally fine with that because I have a regular Batman figure that doesn't have that joint there. Although this figure is also very useful for different poses and more extreme articulation, and I can swap on my regular Batman heads onto that, and you also get a wide cape here which I can also swap onto my regular Batman figure. I just think it's like, if you have the original Batman figure or any version of the original Batman figure, expression pack or not, having this gives you extra accessories to swap around and gives you a lot more playability, almost like doubles up. So that's pretty awesome. So if I was just to get one Batman figure, I wouldn't be happy with how especially his stomach looked. But because he is an extra one, like just for posing, I'm totally fine with how he looks here. Plus when he's sitting on the bike, you mostly cover those ugly joints there. That's fine too. The bike itself is pretty good. Now there was a slight misprint on mine, but I can easily fix that with a bit of a Gundam marker pen, just coloring in that bit. I'm not too upset by it. Although that's something that can happen to you in terms of quality control, so be mindful of that. The overall bike itself looks pretty good. It does move as it should, but of course, you know, it is a cheaper toy, so the handlebars aren't going to move like with the wheel, like the SH Figuarts and stuff, but it's not very noticeable, and I'm totally fine with the way it is. Plus, it is an animated style, so I'm going to be a bit more lenient with the minor details like that. I think it looks absolutely fine. The light up effect is also pretty good. It's pretty bright, front and the back. And finally, the double-sided display stand, that's pretty cool. You know, you flip it around, that's awesome. Usually with these stands, one side is just like the grid for the plastic, and they cheap out because you know, just put the grids there. And no, this one's double sides, either on the street or I guess in the back cave, like on the display stand thingy. And the way they've done the little flame thing that grabbed onto the wheel is quite smart. It's good, no complaints there. So overall, if you're a Batman Animated Series fan and you want to give him a bike, this is a really good bike to give him. If you have any other Batman figures at this scale, this bike might still fit in. So yeah, this is a really, really good toy for its price. God knows how much this price will skyrocket in the near future. So if you like any of these DC Collectibles stuff, get them when they're still relatively brand new, before you just can't get them. I just look at these eBay prices and I'm like, how much does Batman Beyond cost with old Bruce Wayne? Seriously, seriously, DC, do some reissues. You've seen the scalping prices. There's a market for it. You can make more money. Just, you know, more Batman. That's what you always do. Seems like Warner Bros. And DC, like, we can only sell Batman, but then we don't sell enough in some aspects. That's stupid. Make more, now. As always, if you like this video, please consider clicking the thumbs up button. That would help a lot with the YouTube algorithms, as well as share this video with other people as well. And please subscribe if you want to check out more videos on DC Collectibles. I have a few more videos coming right up after this, as well as a few previous ones that I've done on this channel already. As always, you support this channel via Patreon or just watch my other videos with ad block turned off. I appreciate that a lot. As always, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.